And good evening, YouTube. It's Phil. It's day 10 of the Burpee Challenge, and today is a big celebration. Why? First celebration is my daughter's 17. Now, you wouldn't believe that, would you, considering how young I look? Joking. But the second thing is, today is officially the 1,000 Burpee Day. And how ridiculously painful that's been. I thought a couple of weeks ago that basically, whilst we were in lockdown, I'd do a burpee challenge. And every day I'd do 100 burpees. Having absolutely no idea what the consequence of the 100 burpees would be, how it would make me think and fear these 15 minutes or 30 minutes every day, and also how beneficial it was going to be to do the 1,000 burpee challenge. It was kind of something to look forward to, whilst something to fear, whilst something to try and escape from, but something to basically guarantee that the day was never complete until the 100 burpees was done. So, how do I feel about the 100 burpee challenge? Doing it every day, I think, is going to be a real task. I think I've learned that I have to eat properly every day, and I will watch the first video eventually to work out how I looked in the beginning and how I will look in the end. But it's been great for the mind, great for the soul, a challenge for the body, and I think it's going to be a continued challenge for the body, because every day what I have learned is that you get better at coping with them, and therefore every day you try and do them slightly better or slightly faster, even though I'm trying to break that down a bit. It's a good thing to do, I think. Alongside that, being able to reference each day and put some news into the description for each video is going to be like a little time capsule. So when I look back on this in years to come, it's going to be like a document of basically what happened to the world during coronavirus and how it impacted on me, just a normal bloke. Really, has it impacted on me so far? No. The business that I'm working with, for, running, I'm the CEO, is that affected? Fortunately, no. Touch wood. Tell you about that another day. Is the economy as we know it today going to be the economy of the future? Definitely not. How is it going to be affected? Recession, depression, unemployment, or a change of economic model, nationalisation, privatisation? Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? But the world in the future is going to be incredibly different, and it's not going to happen very quickly, and we're all going to experience basically some sort of macro wind down or wind up. Who knows? Anyway, what do I know about economics? Absolutely nothing. But it's a great old saying of mine that I said to a friend of mine for many years during the financial crisis. It's all about the economy. I think we're going to be basically saying that in the future for many, many years. However, let's go back to the celebrations today. So today is day 10 of the 100 burpee. That makes it the 1,000th burpee today. And today, with all the respect of myself and my physical knackeredness, I'm going to stick to just the 100 burpees. No more shenanigans around planks and bicep curls and sit-ups. Today it's going to be pure 100 burpees done in blocks of 10. And if any of you are joining me throughout these videos, you'll see that basically I'm getting into the idea of talking about something, never really getting to the point, because I'm not very good at telling stories or making the point very clearly, especially when I haven't scripted it, but that will get better, is Yeah, it's the 100 burpee challenge. That's what it is. You watch the 100 burpee challenge. I'll do the 100 burpees, that grief and struggle. And then at the end of it, there's the end of the video that I haven't yet got an idea of what's coming with the end of the video. But it's forming as an idea. And I think maybe you, someone out there in the world of YouTube land, can suggest what I should do with the end of video. Anyway, so that's enough gibberish from me. That's the summary of the 10-day challenge so far. How many days ahead have I got? No idea, but I reckon I'm going for 30 or 40 days on the 100 burpee challenge. 1,000 burpees, 10 days, 100 burpees. Let's see how we go, hey? It's a bit earlier in the evening. I'm feeling a little bit less knackered. I'm feeling optimistic because my daughter's birthday today and we've got cake inside. So I'm going to go and burn off a few calories, not very many, by the way, but burn off a few calories to basically do the burpees. Anyway, wish me luck. Day 10, 1,000 burpees, 100 burpees a day. Thanks for watching. Keep watching. Hit subscribe. Give us a comment. Tell me what the end of the video should be all about. Maybe I can pipe you in on the video in some way. Or maybe you could be the end of the video person, artist, magic trick doer, idea teller, I don't know, storyteller. Anyway, thanks for watching. I've been gibbering and now I've been trying to escape, doing the 100 burpees, but there's no escaping. I think I've got to the end of the start of the video. Now's it time to do the burpee grind, followed by the end of the video. So I'll see you in about 10 minutes. Oh, yeah. 10. 10. That was all right. Oh, that hurts. 20. 40. Halfway. 60. 60. 960. Wow. $70. 70. 70. 80. 80. 90. 990. Sounds like a big number, doesn't it? 990. Fuck. Right. Last 10. Yes! 1,000. Anyway, that is the 1,000 burpees. That's the easiest 100 so far. Always getting a bit of pain in my pecs, and I think that's to do with a gym exercise. So, let's tell you, I'm not going to say this is funny at all, but let's just laugh about this, right? I get pain across my chest and my ribs from time to time, particularly when I'm doing exercises that require your constant, what are they called? Intercostal muscles to work. So the intercostal muscles are when you breathe out like that, the intercostal muscles are basically contracting. So they pull your rib cage in, from what I understand. So your lungs open up and push your rib cage out, and then basically to breathe and push your lungs back in is a diaphragm creates a negative air pressure in your chest cavity, but also your intercostal muscles pull your rib cage back in. Right, so me and Amanda a few years ago went to see one of our very best friends, one of our very old best friends, Vicky Platt, and her husband Andrew. Vicky Platt, actually now called Vicky or Victoria Layton, got married to Andrew Layton. Right, so they had a gym in their house, yeah? And Andrew is a brilliant host, and so is Vic. And I think we started nailing a few beers, as one does when you meet up with old friends. And then Andrew says to me, "Oh, do you want to come see the gym that we've had built?" And I went, yeah, that'd be great. Let's go and see your gym. And he got this phenomenal kitted out gym. Now, being a complete bellend as I am, at the time I was probably fitter than I am now. But I decided that basically what we should do is have a chest press challenge, yeah? Now, the thing about the chest press challenge that I hadn't really taken into account is that me being absolutely battered and Andrew absolutely laughing was going to mean that there was going to be a set of weights that were going to be slightly too heavy, that I wasn't going to be able to push back up again. And for whatever reason, Andrew was pissing himself senseless, couldn't get the bar, we just weren't capable of basically lifting the bar, and ended up basically getting this like 50, 60, 70 kilogram bar sitting on my ribcage for what felt like an eternity. Anyway, I thought it crushed me, but what it did was absolutely buggered my chest, my sternum or something got really battered, really bad. And it's been a long-term progressive issue that I've had to work with over the years. Anyway, but the fun was there. Anyway, so the story about my chest pain is I thought I was, at some point about 5 years ago, I thought I basically was having a heart attack, and I kept getting these really weird pains, and I'd actually completely forgotten, because I was pissed, that I'd basically crushed my chest and that I'd had these reoccurring pains from time to time that had no referencing to them because it never got anything significant. Anyway, so this particular time, I thought it felt really bad. Every time I go for exercise or ride a bike, I get this really bad pain. So I went to the hospital, and basically they put me down on the couch and basically said, you know, you're a fit guy, you shouldn't be having any problems with your heart. And I sort of went, well, I don't think I have any either. So anyway, so they took my heart rate at the time, and obviously, you know, you feel that you should be under some sort of anxiety, and they said your resting heart rate is 47. You know, that's a phenomenal resting heart rate for a bloke that's got a really bad chest problem. And I said, well, I don't think there's anything wrong with my heart. Anyway, because of medical services, as brilliant as they are, as we're discovering the NHS, it's absolutely awesome. They took me through all sorts of tests and heart tests and whatever else to find out that fortunately there was nothing wrong with my heart. And it just took me an absolute age, and this is a bit of a roundabout conversation, but it took me an absolute age to remember that I'd crushed my ribs 5 years beforehand, and maybe just the growing old was leading to some sort of decline in my sternum or my intercostals or something like that. Anyway, so the long story that I'm trying to tell really is that part of my burpee challenge, if I'm not warmed up properly, is that I get really bad cramp in just up here, which is nothing to do with here. I think it's referring from down here, sort of referring pain. But I work through it every day, and it's usually about the 80th burpee that basically things get a little bit uncomfortable, but I relax and let it all settle down, and then the last 20 are actually quite pleasant. Anyway, so the moral in the story is, when you go out on the piss with your mates, don't go in a gym and do a chest press, because it could bugger up your chest for the rest of your life. Anyway, so that's not quite the end of the video, but that's the end of the video story that maybe some people will watch if they get to the end of the video. Anyway, thanks for watching this 10th day. Thanks for following. Thanks for being there. Thanks for everyone for behaving. Coronavirus is only going to spread if we carry on as normal. Go home, stay at home, self-isolate, limit the exposure to other people. The virus dies and we can try and get back to normal. But I don't think that's going to happen for a while. So I'll see you tomorrow for day 11 of the 100 Burpee Challenge.